How's it going, gamers? It's Chongo here, and today I've got a gameplay commentary for you guys. The gameplay is of something that you haven't seen before on my channel. It's Infamous Second Son on the PlayStation 4, and today's commentary is just going to be me talking about my experience with the PlayStation 4 so far, so let's get into it. So first off, I got my PlayStation 4 about a week ago, and I just decided that it was probably the right time for me to decide to get one. I don't know if I'd made this evident in my videos. I think I might have, but I can't really remember, that I was going to be getting a PlayStation 4 at some point during this year because there was some really good games that I did want to pick up for it, one of those being Infamous Second Son. So I waited long enough. I think Infamous Second Son's been out since February, late February, so I decided to get this, and I've been having a really good time playing it on the PlayStation, which is kind of odd for me because lately consoles have been quite annoying for me, but I suppose that's mainly last gen as opposed to this gen. Because coming from somewhere where I can, have really high graphics settings on everything and everything looks really good, and then going to, last gen where it was like I had PC goggles, like even playing GTA 5 I could see through, all these things like textures popping up in front of me and stuff that just kind of annoyed me, and it was quite annoying to experience that, especially when I knew I had like a PC there that had none of those problems. But so far with the PlayStation 4, I haven't noticed any problems like that. I mean, the frame rate goes down a little bit on Infamous Second Son when there's heaps of stuff going on, but besides that, the game looks amazing, and it just feels like something that I want to, keep exploring. So I've only got one game for it at the moment, Infamous Second Son. I'm about halfway through that, I believe, and I'm thinking about actually making a review for it, even though the game has already been out for 2 months. I'm thinking I'm going to, because it's definitely one of my favorite games I've played, obviously this generation, but I haven't really played any other games, but it's definitely a really good game, so I'm thinking I'm going to do that review maybe in about a week. And I haven't got any multiplayer games, but I'm planning on getting Killzone, so I should have that shortly. And I'm going to have my PSN in the description. It's Amateur Overlord, because PSN wouldn't let me have Chongo because I think they thought it was racist or something. No variation of that worked at all, which was quite annoying. So I'll have that in the description, so feel free to add me because I don't really have many friends on there, and I don't think I'll be playing too much multiplayer, maybe a bit of Killzone if I enjoy it quite a bit. But this is mainly for stuff like Destiny, because I do plan on getting that game, and since it's not coming out on PC, I'm probably going to be playing that on the PlayStation 4, so it'll be good to have some people to play multiplayer with in that. So the obvious question is, why get a console when you do have, a PC that's primarily for gaming? And the main reason was there were certain games and exclusives that weren't available on PC. Like, PC has some really, really good games and some good exclusives as well, but it was just some games on the PlayStation that I really wanted to play, like Infamous Second Son, The Order 1886 when that comes out later this year, and Destiny, since that's not coming out on PC, so it'll be a really good platform for me to play all these games that I can't get on PC. And I suppose another thing is I did move from the Xbox 360 to PC gaming in like the last 2 to 3 years of that console generation. Like, I did play the 360 every now and then, but I was mainly a PC gamer at that point, and I do feel that the PlayStation 4 is offering a better experience at the moment than what the Xbox One is offering, mainly because the exclusives from the PlayStation 3 last generation seem to be a lot better than most of the exclusives that were on the Xbox 360, and even just now, the stuff that's available on the PlayStation 4 seems a lot better than what's available on the Xbox One. I mean, Xbox One has Dead Rising 3, which is okay, but not really a system seller, and then that's pretty much it. The Rise Son of Rome, from what I've heard, isn't really that good of a game, but playing something like Infamous Second Son, it's just amazing how much I want to explore the city and, move around it and do whatever I want, and it just feels really cool to have a game that's able to do that, because even GTA 5 did feel like a really good game. It didn't really feel like a proper living, breathing world as opposed to what Seattle feels like in Infamous Second Son. Anyway, this brings me out of my commentary on me talking about the PlayStation 4 I've just got. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like, and if you've got any comments about, PlayStation or anything to do with this generation of consoles, now I keep forgetting that it's not next gen, just if you're waiting to get one or if you've got one or anything like that, put it down below, and if you want to join the GamerHood, just subscribe. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.